Okay, let's continue with multiplication part 2. So multiplication of z. Okay, just now we have learned that I is negative 1 and I square is negative 1, right? So on and so far. You need to generate yourself. But usually I will ask students to memorize this. You will know I is square negative 1, I square is negative 1, right? So, okay, what is the usage for this? Okay, before that, I need to tell you about the multiplication of two imaginary numbers. For this is an imaginary number, right? It's a pure imaginary number. Means without the real. Okay? So if you multiply two imaginary numbers, you will get a real number. I'm very sure. Okay, now, if not, you try. So 3, 2, 6. I square. I square itu apa? Negative 1. Negative 1. So dapat negative 6. Negative 6 ialah real number mah. It's a real number, right? Okay. Cincai lah. I can do negative 2i multiply with negative 5i. Okay. Imaginary number. Two imaginary number. So negative 2 times negative 5, you get 10. I square. Apa itu I square? I square is negative 1. So you get negative 10. It's still a real number. Okay, it's true. If you take two imaginary number, you multiply, you get real. You get real. Okay, that's also one of the property for imaginary number. So then it's also true that two imaginary number when you divide. For example, if I take 32i divide by 8i, imaginary number, division of two imaginary number, you will still get a real number because the I will cancel off. So 32 divided by 5, you get 4. Okay now? Or you take negative 21i divided by 3i. Apa you dapat? Poda. Negative 21 over 3, you get negative 7. It's also a real number. So it means that multiplication of any two imaginary number, you get real number. Or dividing any two imaginary number, you get real number also. Okay? Just to tell you, okay? Just to tell you that you need to know about something like this. So now, okay, let's move on to the, that one just now is sharing, okay? Sharing. So now, I want to move on to multiplication. Okay, let's say if I have a complex number, okay, number 1, complex number, I have 2i multiplied with 1 minus I. Okay, this is a multiplication between two complex number, but this is imaginary, but this is complex number. This is complex number. So, it may be not a real number. It may be a complex number, okay? Not a real number. Because this is imaginary, purely imaginary, this is complex number. Never mind, forget about it. Just now if you're confused. So you can multiply, multiplication. 2i times 1, you get 2i. 2i, positive, negative, you get negative. 2i square. So you got 2i minus with 2. Halo, masih ingat kah? Ada di atas mah, negative 1. So you get 2i plus with 2, right? Okay, usually I will ask my student to put in the form of this Dragon Ball Z, this form. The A plus PI, okay nak? Nah, A plus PI. The real you put in front. Sir, bolehkah tulis macam ni? Mathematics want to standard, right? We need to standard. So when you're writing a book for mathematics, you must standard so that everyone happy, right? You also easy to understand. So Z, the real plus with the imaginary part. 2 plus 2i. After you do multiplication, right? You can see 2i, negative, I square is negative 1, you get positive, right? This is my, okay, let's move on. I give you another two example. For example, if I have negative 3 plus with 4i multiply with 2i plus 5. Okay, how to simplify this multiplication? Sama saja. It's the same as you multiply x plus 2, 2 plus x. It's the same. Expand the bracket. The first one. Negative 3. See negative 3 times with 2i, you will get negative 6i, right? And negative positive, negative 15, right? Negative positive, negative 3, 5, 15. Now go for the second. 4, 2, positive 8. I square, right? Plus with 4, 5, 20 I, right? So now you have negative 6i, negative 15 plus with this one. What will become this one? Hello, I square. I square is negative 1, right? So you get negative 8 plus with 20i. So now you will have what? What you will get? The real one. Yang nyata ini tulis. Dan yang berhayal itu letak dekat belakang. Okay tak? Yang reality letak depan. Yang berhayal itu letak dekat belakang. Negative 6i plus with 20i. So dapat apa? Negative 15.8. Negative 23. Negative 6 plus 20i. Dapat apa? Plus 14i. Right? Plus 14i. So, can you see that? Finally, you will get a complex number in the form of a plus bi also. Right? Because now this is two complex number. You will get complex number. So, okay. I think you need one more example. For example, I do it 3 bracket. Okay? I will do it 3 bracket. Okay. Hope you happy. You happy, I happy. I can teach you happily. So now, let's say if I have 2i, 2 plus i, 3 minus i. Aduh, peningnya. Tak apa. Kita kena sabar. Okay, so now 2i, 2 plus i. So you multiply, right? So what do you get? You will get 4i. 1 by 1, 1 by 1, step by step. Now this one. So 2, 4i. Tambah 2i square. Tinggalkan dulu, jangan tamak. Darab semua sekali, nanti salah, okay? So 4i. This one, negative 2, right? I square is negative 2. 3 minus i. So, susun elok-elok. Tak apalah, susun macam ni lah. Sudah susun pun. Okay, so tak apa. 4i minus 2, 3 minus i. Okay, let's expand. Let's check again. 2, 4i. 2i square. 3 minus i. I square is negative 1, right? I square is negative 1. So, negative 2. So, 4, 3. 12i, right? 4, 3, 12i. And this one is negative 4i, 4i square. Negative 2, 3, 6. Negative, positive 2i. Expand as usual, okay? So, 12i. Do you remember what is I square? I square is negative 1, right? If this is negative 1 times negative 1, what do you get? You get positive 4. Negative 6 plus with 2i. So at last, group the real number together. 4 minus 6 plus with 12i plus 2i. So what you got? Negative 4 minus 6, you get negative 2 plus with 14i. You see? You will get a complex number also. So now, alright, I think that's all for multiplication. Hope you can understand. If you need practice now, okay, to make perfect. So see you